What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today I want to give you my first impressions of Dead Island 2. It's kind of hard to believe that I just said that because this is a game that I personally have been waiting for a long time. But, it was on the back burner. I didn't really think about it. Honestly, if this never came out, I think I'd been fine. I don't think I would have been disappointed in any way because as much as I love the original game, it's obviously not like something that dwelled heavy at the top of my mind here. So, but now we have it. The game is out, and there's people that have finished it already. And I say to you people, what do you mean, you people? Tell me where you got that reference from. There's some people out there who have already beaten the game, and it's nuts to me, like how people have enough time in their lives to play the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people have more time than others. Some people work from home, have different ways. But man, how do people beat games, especially games like this that are super fun? You've probably seen the thumbnail of this video. I haven't made the thumbnail yet, but I have an idea of what I want it to look like. I'm sure you know how this first impressions is going to go just off of the wording in my thumbnail and the wording for the title of this video. This game is awesome. Man, it's awesome. I'm roughly 5 to 6 hours in. I played probably around 3 hours upon release day. When I got home from work, I tried to play about 2.5, 3 hours. And then I played 2 more hours this morning. First day off I've had in a few days. So I took some time to play it, and I do plan to play some more today. Actually, matter of fact, probably after recording this video and the editing and uploading it so you guys can see it, I'm probably going to get back on the game because I was having a lot of fun. I just needed to take a break. I'm one of those, I can't sit and play a game for 6 hours, dude, nonstop. I just can't do it. There might be some of you guys out there who can do it. I can't. So I have to take a break. But I do plan to get back into it. But anyway, with that being said, let's talk about my first impressions with Dead Island 2. So let me just start off by saying this. I wasn't going to name drop him, but I think I'm going to. And if he sees the video, cool. Listen, I'm a fan of this guy. His name is Kale. Kale Talks, and I think it's on TikTok. He's got 2 accounts. There's Kale Talks, and then the Kale PT, I believe what it is, because he's I think he's a physical trainer, and then he has another TikTok. On one TikTok account, he's like a physical trainer. The other one is purely gaming, and he plays a lot of games in succession. I mean, he has a lot of time to do it, and that's fine. I mean, I don't. He completes them really, really fast. I think his whole thing is like, look, if I have the time to play these games, what's the difference between you playing at 2 hours at a time and me playing 6 to 8 hours at a time, which is fair. But one of the things he was saying, he was criticizing Dead Island 2 pretty bad. By the way, if I end up saying Dying Light 2 in this video, I'm sorry that I'm stupid. I've been wanting to say that a few times. Or when I'm trying to say Dead Island, I say Deadhead, the name of the channel. By the way, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you like to hear me talk here. But anyway, Kale, he was doing a live stream on his YouTube channel, and I can't remember the name of his YouTube. Maybe I'll put it in the description here. But he did a whole stream on Dead Island. And he's already beaten the game because that's a lot of what he does. I wouldn't say he speed runs it, but he beats games really, really fast. But anyway, one of his major criticisms was he felt like that the gameplay loop was not fun. He felt like the zombies took too much damage and all kinds of other stuff. And, so leading into it, and this is before I was able to really get my hands on the game, I was really starting, man, like, are they really that spongy? Is the gameplay loop boring? That's what I was starting to worry about. Because, I bought the special edition. I haven't bought the digital version, hence why I'm not really streaming it right now. I bought the physical version, so I had to wait for my copy to get here. I worked all day anyway. So I was really worried. Going into it, I really was listening to his criticism, and I was like, shit, man, did I just spend money on a game? Which, I've spent money on a bunch of games I don't really finish or like. But I was like, man, did I just spend $100 on a game that's not fun? And let me tell you, I don't know, again, I feel for the dude. He was having a rough time in those streams. But a lot of it has to do with play style, man. Listen, at the end of the day, right trigger is how you swing any weapon you have in the game, whether it be any kind of machete, axe, sledgehammers, the Wolverine claws, which I just got those. Well, no, I didn't just get those. I got those. I think my last couple hours I played. But as of the hours this morning, I got the brass knuckles, and let me tell you, that's by far the best weapon in the game so far, dude. I am straight up like, I was gonna say one piece in, but it's taking more than one hit. But I have the attachment on it where like your swings are a lot faster, and I'm dealing so much damage. So these really tanky enemies, the real brutes, I'm taking them down in like 10 hits. But they're so quick. They're like boom, 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 boom. I mean, I feel like I'm freaking Mike Tyson out in the streets, man. And it's super, super fun. Dude, it's all about how you play the game. I was watching Kale's playthrough, and I'm sorry, dude, he's playing stupid. Like, he was just running right into, again, he was kind of just going into situations he probably was way under level for. His weapons weren't nearly upgraded. When I got to my first workbench, my weapons were already upgraded to my current level. So if I was level 5, all my weapons were level 5. And I leveled them all up. And I mean, look, I'm not saying some of them are not, like, kind of spongy. But dude, I'm killing zombies in a very, very fast rate. It's not slowing me down at all. And not one time in my playthrough did I have an issue with enemies being too spongy. So that criticism was kind of, I don't know. Again, everybody's got different experiences. Not like there's difficulty levels in this game. I was gonna say maybe he was playing a higher difficulty, but just like the original Dead Island, there wasn't a difficulty in that, I believe, as well. I think it's just one difficulty. And so, I was kind of a little indifferent with the way he handled it, the way he was, the criticisms he was giving the game. But look, at the end of the day, it is zombie killing action. If you're a zombie fan at all, you're going to love this game. The gore system is phenomenal. It's really, really good. Summertime. Gee, yes, summertime. Sorry. Sometimes the hit detection is not great. Like if I'm using like a hammer and I hit a zombie, they don't really react the way they probably should. But other than that, man, it's so good. It's so graphic. The executions are phenomenal. I have not gotten bored of it. Like I said, I'm 6 hours in, so I'm still early in the game. But still, dude, it's a lot of fun. If you're trying to have fun, this is it, dude. The world, man, being in LA is beautiful. I've never been to LA. Okay, I would love to go one day. But just from pictures I've seen and just stuff that I've seen, pretty much my entire life, pictures and videos and, celebrities obviously live over there. It looks beautifully recreated. Again, I haven't been there. I haven't been to Venice Beach. I haven't been to Hollywood Boulevard or anything like that. But from what I've seen so far, it looks fantastic. And honestly, dude, the world is beautiful. Not the best graphics I've ever seen, but it's really, really good. Really, really good graphics. And I get why this game was also made with cross-gen in mind, right? Like, it looks good, but it doesn't look nearly as good as like a AAA current gen, right? Because we're in current generation with the PS5 and Series X and Series S. So it doesn't exactly look like current gen graphics, but it still looks good. The cutscenes look fantastic. Like I said, the zombie models, there's plenty of different zombie models. That's one thing I really, really like. I have not once felt like I've killed the same zombie in 6 hours of my playthrough. There's always been different variations of zombie. Even if they kind of look similar, there's variations. They all look a little different. They're all wearing helmets, or they're wearing like a police uniform, or they're with the ones that actually have a face. It's not like dismantled by the time I get to them. They look really different, and I think they did a really, really good job of making you feel like you're killing different stuff. The crafting, it's just like the first Dead Island. I really like it. Again, I just got the brass knuckles, and I put the improved damage on it, where it's pretty much explosive damage every time I land a shot, or like I think it's more of a critical chance I'll land a devastating blow. And man, it's so much fun, man. Side quests, I've completed 2 of them so far because those are the only ones that I saw that were actually like given to me. They're pretty good. That was something else I saw Kale, criticize. I don't necessarily think they're bad. I think they're just fun. They're just dumb fun. Like when you meet this character called Ricky, and this dude is honestly off his freaking rocker, man. He's like in a house with his wife, and they're high as hell. They think you're a pizza delivery guy when you first show up. So stupid. But I like the vibe, man. I really like the vibe here. I love the scenery. I love the different locations and the blood everywhere. There's like literally like a bathrooms in this game where if you've seen Santa Clarita Diet, there's a scene where so Sheila, the main character, and I might drop some images here, I don't know, but she's like a vampire essentially, or like maybe more like a zombie, I guess you could say. And she straight up mutilates this guy in her kitchen, and you see blood just everywhere. And then Joel comes in all happy, and then he walks into the kitchen. He's like, what the shit? Like, this looks like the inside of a shark. And that's exactly what it looks like in this game. I went into some of the bathrooms, different rooms, and there's blood splatter everywhere. It's a real treat to horror fans and gore nuts out there. It is really fun. And look, again, I'm not trying to suck this game off. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's not. It's got its issues. But all in all, man, at the end of the day, it's super fun. The story, I don't expect anything from the story. And so far, I don't. I'm interested enough to see where things are headed, but it's nothing in the way of story. But at the end of the day, it comes down to zombie fun, zombie gameplay, combat is super important, and it's fun. It's really fun. I haven't got like the infected abilities yet, where you can kind of be like zombie-esque, where you can tear zombies up with your hands and stuff like that. Haven't really got that ability yet, so I'm sure that'll be fun. I'm sorry, I hit my microphone. I'm sure that'll be fun when I get to that point. But yeah, dude, all in all, man, it's a super fun experience. I've seen people hate on this game. Like, some people calling this like a Dying Light clone. It's like, bitch, Dead Island came before Dying Light. It goes to show you how much people really know about this genre of gaming. But the criticisms, man. I think this community can be very toxic. Sometimes it's good just to have a game like this. It's just mindless zombie action, and I'm all here for it, man. I really recommend Dead Island 2 if you can pick it up. As far as what's the best way to play it, I'm hearing PS5 is the best way. I'm playing on PS5. I don't think it really adds anything. It might look a tad better on PS5. I'm not sure. But yeah, dude, all in all, dude, it's a really good game, and I highly recommend it. So if you're playing it already, let me know what you guys think about Dead Island 2, and I'll probably put somewhere in this video. I might even put it right here. I don't know. My Dead Island Hele Edition unboxing. I'm down for it, man. I will definitely see this one through. I'm hoping that I can beat it or be close to finishing it before Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but we'll have to see, man. Life is a little crazy right now. If you like this video, if you wouldn't mind liking it and subbing to the channel, we really would appreciate it. And there'll be more Dead Island content to come. I know I will do a review, and I'm sure we'll get a little bit more into it. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next one. Bye, guys.